This is the tutorial for a hexagonal floral badge. We'll start off with a square paper, but we'll need to cut out a hexagon. Start off with a square one, do a horizontal fold. And fold it in the other direction. The next step we will do is basically just to fold out a triangle bisector. Means we bisect this 180 degree with two lines so that it's all three equal angle. We'll start off by making a pinch mark here, a center point. Just fold this edge to the center line, but just pinch at the top. Try to be as accurate as possible when you do this. And fold this back again, this mountain fold. Now we want to pivot around the center and take this end to reach that line. Basically we have just already create a 60 degree here, and turn around, fold back the same thing, and you will notice that we have actually created this angular trisection. And next, basically we just want to cut this in a straight line. So I'll be just using a ruler and marking. Well, the line basically has to comes from this point here until this point at the end. Just align the 2 points and do a marking, and just cut up the line. And we have our hexagon. Now face color side down, and you will see there are certain lines that's already available, but we'll still need to make a few more lines. Just fold this horizontal. Try to align as much as possible. We have a line here, and this is the last line that we need to fold. Now orient the paper so that this edge is horizontal. We basically wanted to divide this line, or this vertical line, into three. How to do that? We basically just have to align these two ends to these two lines you can see here. Fold this and align the 2 points towards these two lines, and make sure the center is meeting. What we want to do is to crease just from this point here until to the left. That's all. We just leave this uncreased. Open up and repeat for all 6 sides. You will see that there's another line here that you start to do the creasing. And once you do the 4th crease, you will notice that you actually will align to the first crease that you have made. Do the same thing. This is the 4th, this is 5th, and the final one. Make sure to crease the center part as hard as possible. Now flip over. We want to reverse the fold towards the center. All this hexagonal shape fold. Now we'll be doing the twist fold for this hexagon. Reverse this part of the fold. Reverse it. Make a fold. But at the same time, we want to fold this diagonal line here. And when you push this down, this part will come down. And basically, it's just the next section that we have folded. So just keep on doing this maneuver. Fold along the diagonal line and push this down along the crease that we have created. And if we've done all sides, we basically have done the twist. A twist fold of the hexagon. So when you have reached this point, make sure to flip this up to give way to complete the twist. This is the final one, and once this is done, we'll have the twist. This is hexagon twist. The next step will be to fold this. Make a vertical fold. Fold it to reveal the color underneath. Do this for all 6 sides. And you will notice sometimes that it does not really align well, probably because the hexagon cutting is not as accurate as we want it. But that's okay. Once this is all done, open it back up. Now we want to do a angular bisector in between the vertical line and the edge here. Just an angular bisector in between this small. Do it for all the sides. And the last one. Once this crease, all crease is done, open it back up. We'll just use this as a pre-creasing. Next we will proceed to do a swivel fold. Just fold along this vertical line and at the same time push this to the back as far as possible until this line is here and fold it back. What we have achieved is basically this kind of shape. And repeat the same thing for all the edges. Fold this vertical line and push this as back. We'll be actually creating a new crease here. Make sure the crease falls on the line. And finally, we'll be doing a pre-creasing by creating an angular bisector here. Same for all the edges. And open it all back up. And let's do some inspection. We will have one part here, one angle, and there is two lines that you can see, two angular bisector here. And we basically just want to push this angular bisector back. Fold it and mountain fold to push it back. But at the same time, there will be two lines that goes here. We will have to do a swivel fold at the back to flatten out the edges. I have a model here, and these are the two edges that we want to reveal, but at the back is this kind of swivel fold. Right, so just make folds and just collapse the fold. At the back, it doesn't really have to be accurate as long as the model stays flat. So we will be executing on this model. Just fold these two edges to the back, and towards the back just perform the swivel fold. It will look something like that. And when we face back, basically we have revealed the color of this at the back. Just do the same thing for all sides. Perform mountain fold on these two edges and do the swivel fold at the back. Flatten out here. It doesn't really matter if the swivel fold is not executed perfectly, because it's at the back and it won't be visible at the end product. We are done with that. Now the final part will be just to fold this tip to the back. And you will, in the back, you will notice there's an edge here. Just fold this part along this edge. And after you fold, you will notice there is actually a pocket in between. Insert this tip into the pocket just behind it. This will hide. And repeat it for the rest. We will want to go counterclockwise as it is easier to insert. Fold back and insert. And for the final one, it's a little bit trickier as this part is locked. So we'll just to give it a little curl and insert it. And we are done with the floral badge.